My YouTube people, thanks for coming back to see just what I do today. We're outside here on a nice Colorado day. It's a little toasty, but that's okay. Here's little honey. Big bears wandering around over there. And before we get started, let me show you my bucket garden. Check it out. It is doing really good. And this one pepper is like 2 feet above the tomato cage. But they're all doing really well, as you can see. And everybody has either peppers on them or soon to be fruit on them. And then the peas, I've never done peas in a self-wicking bucket before, but they're doing really good. You can see they're taking off. And then I planted this one at the same time I planted that one. And you can see the difference. I haven't done anything different but watering them. I don't fertilize them. The only thing I fertilize them with is coffee for the nitrogen. That is all these have gotten, is water and coffee. But what a difference. And then that one's my cantaloupe, which has a bunch of flowers on it. Looks a little sad right now because it's so hot today. That is all my bell peppers that I started from seed right out of a pepper. And then of course, my watermelon, which is being a little slow. But that's okay. So there's all the self-wicking buckets. So this stuff does work. My design does work really well. I'm really pleased with it. This is my second year with the self-wicking buckets. And I think they work amazingly. But anyways, let's get back into this video. It's not about self-wicking buckets. Today's video is going to be a cooking on the grill video. We are going to make pizza boats. Pizza boats on the grill. Sorry about the flies, it's inevitable. We are doing this outside. So, you only need a couple of ingredients. We are going to make loaded pizza boats. I have 3 loaves. Now these were those big ones that were like this. Oh, whatever. Yeah, they were like this in there. You get the point? I cut them in half. Hollowed them out just a little bit to fill with all the filling. I also need some mozzarella cheese. I also have some banana peppers, some halved tomatoes, sliced olives, some bell peppers, some pepperonis. And I also have, excuse me, I also have some turkey Italian sausage. We're going with turkey. It's a little leaner and a little cheaper. It's only $1 something a roll at Walmart. And then I also have some jujube spaghetti sauce. Now I did add a can of paste to it, just to give it a little thicker consistency. Use whatever sauce you like. Use whatever fillings you like. This is just what I'm going to use today. So, let me set this camera up on the tripod, and we'll start filling these boats and slap them on the grill. Now I do have my grill screaming hot. We are going to turn that down for now because we don't need it like massively hot. Now if you don't want to throw this on the grill, you can do it in a toaster oven, a smaller version. You could also just throw it in the oven. It'll work either way, but it's a super hot day. It's really hot inside. So we are going to throw these on the grill. So let's go put these together. The first thing we're going to do is to fill each boat, well not completely fill, with a decent amount of sauce. Just sort of smear it all in there. Move some stuff aside so I can put this pan down without screwing up the microphone. And your shot. Just want to put all the sauce in there. Then I'll leave the extra on the side in case someone needs more on their pizza boat. Smear it all in there. Make sure every slice will get some. I'm just trying to get a bunch of sauce in each cubby hole for now. Then I'm going to come back through and smear it all in. Now we're just going to smear it. Line the inside of the boat with your pizza sauce. As best you can. And we're going to save the rest of that sauce for later, in case someone else needs some sauce on their pizza. Whoa. Scoot that aside. The first thing we're going to add in is our turkey Italian sausage. Now I cooked it and I added some extra Italian seasoning to it, some garlic, and just cooked it. We're just going to break it up a little bit. I broke it up a little bit when I was cooking. And we're just going to use our clean hands and break it up some more. Just throw some in each boat. Some boats are a little deeper than others. Just make sure it's somewhat evenly distributed. If it doesn't look like enough, then we'll go back and add some more before we throw it on the grill. Now if you don't want to use turkey Italian sausage, then just use regular Italian sausage. Just the turkey is a bit leaner and a bit less expensive. Again, it's only $1 something a roll at Walmart. That's where I was when I thought of making this, so that's what I got. Fill it up as much or as little as you'd like. Then you can also add whatever filling you want too. You don't have to use the filling that I'm using. There. The next thing is we're going to add some banana peppers. There. That's your sugar. There, barking away, hearing new things, because they're only a little over a year old. Now, if you didn't want to use the banana peppers, you don't have to use the banana peppers. If you want to use a spicier pepper like a jalapeno, then use a jalapeno. Or if you don't want any pepper on it at all, then don't use any peppers. I just thought a banana pepper would be good on it because that's what I like on my pizza. Try it sometime, it's quite good. Really? You know the microphone's picking all that up. Yeah, it is. I think he got shy real quick. So that looks pretty evenly distributed. The next thing we're going to put in is we're going to throw in a bunch of pepperoni. Now again, if you don't want pepperoni, then don't put any pepperoni in it if you just want to leave it with sausage. But these are loaded pizza boats. So try and load it up as much as I possibly can. Flies are driving me nuts as usual. It's inevitable. We're outside. There, got big mouth. Yeah, you do. You really do. Just cram as much or as little as you want in your boat. One more boat to throw some ronies in. There we go. There's all the pepperonis. Now I think the next step is we'll add some bell peppers. Now I didn't cut these really small, I just sort of chunked them up. And we're just going to scatter them across the top. Again, if you don't want bell peppers, then don't add bell peppers to your pizza boat. Some are cut small, some are cut chunky. Doesn't really matter. Just as long as they get all on there, they fill the boat, and they taste good. Give a nice color contrast too. Let's see, I think the next step we'll add is some sliced olives. I got them pre-sliced, so that way that's just one less step I had to deal with. Again, if you don't like olives on your pizza, what is wrong with you? No, I'm kidding. Then don't put it on. On this last one, so we're going to grab some from over here, even it out, make sure every little boat has some on it. Okay, the last thing that we are going to add is the sliced tomatoes. Now if you don't like tomatoes on your pizza, as I said before, then don't add it. Add whatever you like to your pizza. We're just going to dot them throughout, kind of give them a little push down into the boat. Give them a little push, so that way it can still hold the cheese. So we still got a bunch of mozzarella cheese to put on these boats. That looks pretty good. Just give everything a little push down into the boat so nothing will fall out. And then we can still add some cheese. Now you could add more sausage over the top. I think I will just a little bit since I have so much left over. We'll put some more sausage on it. Just a little bit, not a whole heck of a lot. that all a little push down into the boat. Make sure your boat is full, but don't push too hard to where you rip the sides, because then your boat will sink. Okay, now last but not least, that would be my phone. You're going to add some finely shredded mozzarella cheese. Now you could add the pizza blend. You can add whatever kind of cheese you want. I'm just using mozzarella. Now add as much as you want or as little as you want. Trying not to make a mess. Stupid flies, so annoying. And right on my finger. Trying not to get any cheese on the pan because it's just gonna burn when we go to put it in the oven. Or grill, not oven. It's too hot in the house to put these on the oven. That looks pretty good. Let me run in and wash my hands real quick. And then we'll do the very last step before we go putting these on the grill. The very last thing I'm going to do to these boats before I go sticking them in the grill is I'm going to sprinkle them with a little bit of Italian seasoning. Just a little bit, not much, just lightly over the top. Now I do have these sitting on disposable foil pans. Now you could just wrap them straight in some foil, but these are easier for me to carry over to my aunt's house because this is supposed to be for family night dinner tonight. So if you're going to make these individually, you can just wrap them in foil, or you can set them on a cookie sheet, or either way it'll work. The last step is to loosely cover the top of these with some foil before we go putting them on the grill. Now you want to try and do it loosely, so while it's cooking, your cheese doesn't stick so much to the foil. Now I did spray the bottom of these pans with a little bit of cooking spray. Not much, just a little. Cover it just like that. Cover the other one. Now I am doing the shiny side of the foil towards the pizza to help heat everything up. Now everything is already pre-cooked on these pizza boats, so with pretty much all we're doing is toasting the bread, or the crust, or the boat, whatever you want to call it, and melting the cheese, and that's about it. So, let's go over to the grill, slide one of these in, because I'm going to have to do them one at a time because my grill's not that big. Let's go over to the grill. There's a big bear. No, it's Honey Bunny. There's a big bear. He wants some cheese. That's what he's worrying about. Let me move the sauce out of the way. We'll pack that, get that ready to go. So here's the grill. I turned it down too low because I don't want the bottom to get too hard or burnt before the cheese melts. So we're just going to slide one of these on, right in the middle. Let this go for about 12 to 15 minutes. We'll give it a peek, see if at least the cheese is melted, and then I will throw the other one on, and I'll show you the finished product, and we'll give it a try to see if it's any good. So see you in about half an hour or so, because I'm going to throw the other one on when this one's done. So see you then. Okay, I got all those both pans off the grill. Total amount of time was 10 minutes on the grill. It wasn't 15 minutes like I thought before. Since mine was already screeching hot, it only took 5 minutes per pan in the grill. Now probably about the same in the oven, because all you pretty much want is your cheese melted and the bottom of your boat just a little crunchy. Now, you don't want it super browned or hard because then that's just miserable. You just want it lightly toasted and your cheese melted because everything else was already pre-cooked. So all I had to do was pretty much heat up and melt the cheese. So, this pan's been sitting here the longest, and please remember to grab pot holders before you go taking them off the grill. I sort of forgot. But anyways, this is for a family night dinner, but let's open one up anyways and give it a try. Okay, I think it's wanting to rain on me, so it's a good thing we're going to finish out this video today, or right now. Either that or a big bird just went over me. Either way, whatever. As you can see, it's all nice and melty. All nice and melted. Down inside that boat, looks really good. And the bottom is just a little toasted, because you don't want it super hard or burnt, then it's just nasty tasting. So, let's slice into this one real quick and give it a try. See, the crust is just a little crunchy, which is exactly what we want. Now, you can always have your own boat, one boat per person, or you can cut it all into big chunks. However you want to eat it is however you eat it. As long as you eat it, doesn't matter. So here is a boat. I'm going to give it to you this way. Are you ready? Here it comes. Careful, it might be still a little hot. Wow, that was a little messy, wasn't it? Well, I think it came out really good. So, again, use whatever ingredients you want. I just crammed as much veggies in it as possible. Now, if you're going to do this in the oven, pretty much the same thing. Just lightly cover it in the foil, and 5 to 10 minutes in the oven at 350 till your cheese is melted and your bottom is a little toasted. Now if you want your bottom a little more toasted, then leave it in a bit longer. If you want it less, then just wait till the cheese is melted and then pull it out. Now if you use in the oven, you probably don't have to cover it, but I just sort of did that on the grill to keep everything hot and make the innards all hot and toasty. So I'm going to stop rambling, get this back on the disposable cookie sheet, get it all wrapped back up and ready to go for family night dinner. So I hope you'll give this a try. This is a quick and simple dinner. Didn't take very much at all because the French bread, see, put it together, no one will notice. The French bread was on markdown. There was only 66 cents a loaf, so it didn't cost me very much to do any of this. It was quick, simple family night dinner. So I hope you'll give this a try. Let me know what you thought of this recipe down in the comments down below. I think it came out really good, really stupidly good, and I've got a bunch more to make or to get wrapped up and ready to go. So I'm going to stop rambling, show you the pups one more time. There's no honey. Here comes Big Bear. Yeah, there's my pups. They're such good puppies. They're smarter than all the others and they're barely a year old. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. Thanks for watching Just What I Do today and clicking on this video and sticking around this long. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. It's free. It's completely free. And you never know what kind of content I'm going to throw at you next. It could be puppies, it could be building something. Because I post twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. Fridays are always my trip videos. And Tuesdays are, you never know what you're going to get. Me working on a vehicle or chickens, cooking something. This channel is just a little bit of just what I do every day. Big Bear, come here. Come here. Here's my handsome boy. Here's my handsome boy. So, here's both the pups. Came to say bye. Close out this video with me. So again, thanks for watching Just What I Do. Please subscribe, ring that notification bell so you get notified every time I post. Again, I post twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. And don't forget to whack that like button, people. And leave a comment down below. And I'll catch you next time on Just What I Do. Bye, honey. Honey, bunny, bunny, bunny. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.